Hello everyone, I am Dia.
And I am Kushi, and we are reporting live from the Siesnet studio in SIES College, Nerul.
The SIS Nerul College of Arts, Science and Commerce was founded by the South Indian Education Trust, established in the year 1932. The institution prides itself in the fact that even though it's only a few years old, it provides high quality education in all areas with management, staff, and even the students have made an immense contribution to the growth of the institution. The institution is an A-grade certified institution by NAC, re-accredited, National Assessment and Accreditation Council. We reach new heights of excellence with our motto, tirelessly striving towards perfection and scaling greater heights.
That's right, Dia. To introduce Siesnet to our new viewers, it is produced by the students in the Bachelor's of Art in Multimedia and Mass Communication department that gives a quick rundown of the academic year, including all events that took place this year. With things getting better this time and colleges and all the things happening, we comprise everything in this exciting bulletin.
But before we go over the important events of the 2021-2022 college year with you, our principal ma'am has a few important points to make. So let's hear them out.
Greetings students. It gives me great pleasure to present before you our Siesnet, which is the initiative of the faculties and students of the Department of BAMMC. Over the years, our college has faced several good times as well as challenges. The academic year 2021 was no different. We started the academic year with the peer team ready to visit our college for the NAC reaccreditation process. And the first good news of the college came when the college got an A grade during the third cycle of NAC. Thereafter, the college went on to conduct its academic activities in an online mode. Somewhere at the end of the first term, we got the permission from the local authorities and the university to begin the offline lectures. This was something that our college was looking forward to, and the college geared up to welcome the students in an offline mode and to see the students back in the classroom, for which the college took all the precautions and made sure that the students' experience in the college was something that they remember. During the second term, most of our activities went offline, and so therefore we were able to conduct all our major academic, co-curricular and extracurricular activities in an offline mode. The first one was Seasons, our intercollegiate festival, which was held online. We had Seasons this year in an offline mode for one day, something that we thoroughly enjoyed. Apart from that, the college made sure that every event that our students look forward to, we made sure that we organized it, whether it was a traditional day, whether it was sari day, and in fact we also had farewells for our third year students. As we gear up for our examinations, we understand the anxiety that our students are facing, and for that also we have made sure through our counseling committee that our students are prepared mentally to write their examinations in the offline mode. I can definitely say that the academic year 21-22 is very memorable because we moved from online to an offline mode, and finally we started looking forward to going to colleges as we used to do during the earlier times, where we saw students sitting out in the corridors, we see students with chirping away in the classrooms and students sitting in the canteen, sitting together and chit-chatting. This is what college is all about, and this is something that we really cherish. Thank you so much.
Welcome to Siesnet, where we bring to you the most up-to-date news from across SIES college. 2022 has been an eventful year to say the least, with new slew of committees and events that took place this year. While adhering to all safety events, we have a lot to offer to you.
The Department of Multimedia and Mass Communication organized Frames Film Festival, which is India's largest undergraduate film festival. It gives a platform to young and aspiring filmmakers and includes screening from films of different categories from all around the world. This year, it was held on 27 January 2022 and spanned over 3 days. It was inaugurated by TV and film actor Mr. Anand Desai.
On the 14th February this year, Team Frames visited Riddhi Siddhi Charitable Trust that looks after the poor and underprivileged children and aims to provide them with care and support. The team members interacted with the children and had fun games with them.
Various guest lectures and workshops were also conducted. This included the brand building and digital transformation workshop, which aimed at highlighting the core of advertising practices for building brands. The speaker of the workshop was Mr. Tirthankar Banerjee, an alumnus of the college and an advertising professional who has worked with leading brands like ICICI Bank, Park Avenue, Adidas and Disney Plus Hotstar.
A workshop, My Pledge, based on travel and journalism course, was conducted on the 3rd February. The speaker of this workshop was Professor Rani D'Souza, HOD of Mass Communication at the University of Mumbai, Master Training and Lead Assessor certified by the NSDC.
Marathon was organized on 24th February 2022, and the objective of the event was to create a movie experience that would be cherished. Around 120 students attended the event.
Media Summit 2022. The annual one-day conference organized by the Department of Multimedia and Mass Communication was organized on the 16th March this year. The objective of the summit is to invite revered journalists and experts to speak about prominent issues. This year's topic was Truth in Handcuffs. Where does the press end and the trial by the media begin? Now, coming to the Department of Management Studies.
Sharpshooters, the annual corporate fest organized by the BMS department, was organized online on 5th February 2022. It consisted of 4 interesting events along with 2 artist performances and was live streamed on YouTube. The extravagant fest was inaugurated by the principal, faculty members, staff and students. Other events like Go Brainer, Business Around the World, the Corporate Walk and Razzle Dazzle were also held. The event concluded with performances by playback singer Ms. Meghna Mishra and stand-up comedian Mr. Vaibhav Setia.
The theme release for Sharpshooters 2022 was organized in an online mode this year on the 22nd of January. The event was graced by the performance of Mr. Sahil, one of the top 25 influencers of Instagram, and Mr. Sajan Sharma, an eminent playback singer in Bollywood.
An offline training program was organized on 15th March 2022 to provide exposure to students about the subject training and development. It was organized for the students of SYBMS by Ms. Nisha Telang.
Various programs and webinars were organized by the BMS department. One of them was the BSc Investor Program, organized to dispel the misconceptions about investment and to introduce the students to the principle of investing, its purpose and highlighting the common mistakes of investors. Ms. Marina was the guest lecturer for this event.
An online session was conducted on financial frauds for the students of BMS on 16th October 2021 with the aim to educate students about financial frauds and the ways in which they can protect themselves. The key speakers for the webinar were Mr. Sachin Agarwal and Mr. Vineet Gupta, co-founders of Finlock Technologies.
Now, talking about the tech department,
a webinar on the usage of Canva designing tool was organized for FY and SY BSc IT students on 17 September 2021 with an aim to encourage the students to pursue a career in graphic design and also in designing magazines and brochures. The resource person was TY BSc IT student Mr. Ajay Padayachi.
A guiding session was organized for the students of the MSc IT on the 16th October 2021 to help them understand the final year requirements and expectations. Mr. Abdul Wahan Khan, Ms. Nagma, Mr. Rohit and Ms. Neda was the alumni of the college who addressed the audience.
On 30th October 2021, a web designing competition was organized for students of BSc IT to provide a stage for the students to create and present novel designs which can be used to express information in the most appealing manner with optimum functionality. The competition was judged by Ms. Prajakta Mahadik, a solution architect at CTS Tech Healthcare Technology Private Limited with 10 plus years of experience in full stack web development.
A webinar on the robotic process automation was organized by the students for BSc IT on the 2nd December. Dr. Jyoti Karade, an associate professor at Bharati Vidyapeeth's Institution of Management and Information Technology, was the speaker for this webinar. An offline session was organized for TY IT students on the 15th February to help the students to understand the future scope and different opportunities in their career. Mr. Vignesh, an alumnus of the college, was the speaker for the session.
An offline session was organized for TYIT students on 15 Feb 2022 to help the students understand the future scope and different opportunities for their career. Mr. Vignesh, an alumnus of the college, was the speaker of the session.
Dia, the Department of Computer Science had some exciting information events too.
Absolutely. An online session was organized for the third year students of BSc SIES on 9th July 2021 to help them with their semester 5 and 6 projects. The session was conducted by alumni of the college, Mr. Sharik Sayed, Ms. Malati Rajaputran and Mr. Anup Chinne, who are currently pursuing MSc CS.
An online session was organized for the students of MSc CS on the 9th September to help them with their projects. This session was conducted by the alumnus of the college, Ms. Ruchita Agre and Neha Chauhan Ma'am, PhD intern developer. Infobytes solution. They discussed the project topics, complexity areas and various aspects related to this project examinations.
A national webinar, An Art of Hidden Communication, Steganography, was conducted by Department of Computer Science in association with IQAC on 9 December 2021. Its objective was to impart knowledge of inscription and description algorithms to students and to explore the research path in the field. The resource person was Dr. Biswapati Jana, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science from Vidyasagar University, Midnapur.
Coding Dwanda. An offline intra-department coding competition was organized on the 5th March this year with an objective to enhance problem solution skills and to promote logical thinking. 24 students had participated in this competition.
An online competition was organized for students of undergraduate and postgraduate courses on 15th March 2022. The objective was to inculcate a habit of research and develop a competitive environment in research writing.
Technical Writing Competition. A competition organized on the 23rd of March this year to tap the hidden talent of students to make them aware about technical writing as a career opportunity.
Herbal is Future. A field visit was organized to the School of Ayurveda, D.Y. Patil College on 25th March 2022 in order to elucidate the scope of computer science and Ayurveda profession for better prospects and enhanced health benefits. The primary objective of the field visit was to highlight how Ayurveda and technology can go hand in hand in today's modern era of science.
Anveshan. A national level webinar on the research paper writing was organized on the 31st March this year for the faculty members and the students of MSc CS and MSc IT. Dr. Ajay S. Patil was the resource person for this webinar.
Talking about the Department of Environmental Sciences, our college had some amazing events in that as well.
An online two-day international conference on environment, ecology, management, science and technology was organized by the Department of Environmental Science in RSP Conference Hub this year on the 24th and 25th of August. More than 80 delegates from industry, academic institutions, research institutions, government departments participated in this conference. 4 keynote lectures with around 85 contributory oral presentations were also presented in these 2 days.
An interactive webinar was held on 13th October 2021 for the students of MSc EVS to provide insights about the climate change and also to highlight the misconceptions people have about it. The speaker was Mr. Caden Anthony from Greenline.
On the occasion of World Wetlands Day on the 2nd February 2022, a guest lecture for students of MSc EVS was organized by the Mangrove Foundation at Coastal and Marine Biology Center, Nerul. In the first half, the director of the Vanashakti NGO, Sri Siesnet, gave a lecture on the importance of wetlands. In the second half, MOUs were signed with 7 Mumbai-based NGOs, namely Vanashakti, Beach Please, Nirandar Foundation, Luna Story Foundation, For Future India, With Them for Them, and Environmental Life for conducting regular cleanup activities in Navi Mumbai and Thane region.
Now, coming to the Department of Economics.
Considered Dia, a webinar was organized by the IQAC Department of Economics, Department of Commerce, Department of Accountancy on the 1st July 2021 on the account of CA Day, which aimed at giving the students meaningful insights on the journey of being a chartered accountant. The guest speakers for this event were CA Vignesh, author and professor, and CA Vidya, funding accountancy in JP Morgan.
An investment awareness program was organized in association with Ambition Learning Solutions by the Department of Economics and Department of Commerce on 7 July 2021. The guest speaker was Ms. Yukti Gada, FP SBI India. The Department of Economics, Department of Commerce, Department of Accountancy and Finance Club organized a 3-day workshop conducted by the Financial Planning Academy from 14 to 16 July 2021 to teach the core factors for achieving and implementing effective risk management practices. The speaker of the webinar was CA Pranit Jain, Director at Financial Planning Academy.
A 3-day workshop was organized by the Department of Economics, Department of Accountancy and Finance Club conducted by the Financial Planning Academy from 5th to 7th November 2021 to make students aware of the working of the stock market. The speaker of this workshop was Ms. Pooja, trainer at FPA.
In association with SIES Central Training Department, the Department of Economics and Department of Accountancy organized a hands-on training on financial modeling on 18 January 2022. Trainer of the session was Dr. Kaustuk, Professor of Finance, SIS College of Management Studies.
The Commerce Department of our college collectively had a lot of events this year.
Yes, an online debate competition was conducted on 18th October 2021 for all students to hone their analytical and reasoning skills. The topic was implications of poverty and the judge for the event was Ms. Meeti Kala, Chartered Financial Analyst.
A webinar was organized by the IQAC, Department of Commerce, Department of Economics in association with Gurutva, an initiative by Sri Shiv Kripanand Swami Foundation on the 23rd of October for all the students to provide insights about basic healthy living habits. The guest speakers were Dr. Amrita and Dr. Anand.
A webinar, How to Find Internships and Ace Them, was organized by IQAC, Department of Commerce and Department of Economics in association with SIS Central Training Department on 28th October 2021. The guest speaker was Ms. Flor Fernandez, Assistant Professor, BMS Department, SIS Science.
A national webinar on intellectual property rights in higher education was organized by the IQAC Department of Commerce, Department of Economics and Department of Banking and Insurance, Indian Patent and Trademark Office and Mumbai National Intellectual Property Awareness Mission, Government of India on the 4th February 2022. The resource persons was Dr. Ajay and the whole patent team.
In association with BIAP, a webinar on financial education was organized on 28 July 2021. The speaker for the webinar was Ms. Diksha from BIAP.
The IQAC and the Department of Accountancy organized a one-day session on the 19th August 2021. The speaker for this session was Mr. Subodh, a catalyst, speaker, trainer, coach, writer, blogger and a strategist. The students were made aware about the apt use of font size, CC, BCC option, importance and maintaining a professional language throughout the email and more.
The IQAC, Department of Accountancy and Road Track Club conducted an online workshop on 13th October 2021. The guest speaker for the workshop was Dr. Vinay Kulkarni, Director of Aegis School of Business. The workshop aimed at covering topics relating to the basics of data sciences, concepts of artificial intelligence and machine learning.
Expressions, an offline interdepartmental debate competition was jointly organized by the Department of Accountancy and the Department of Banking and Insurance on the 17th March 2022. The objective of this competition was to enhance the communication amongst the students. The debate was conducted in 2 rounds and was judged by Dr. Divya Nair, Assistant Professor at the Department of Multimedia and Mass Communication.
An educational event on financial market operations, a 2-day peer-to-peer session was organized on 23rd and 24th March 2022 in order to educate the students about the importance of financial planning for their future.
An online 3-day workshop was conducted by the Department of Banking and Insurance in association with the IQAC, Department of Economics and the Department of Commerce from 5th to 7th October 2021. The objective of the workshop was to make sure that the students are aware about the new opportunities in crypto, like crypto trading. The workshop training was given by Mr. Rupesh, trader and trainer in cryptocurrency.
To create awareness about insurance products available in the market, 12 short video series were shot and were hosted on official BBI YouTube channel. An online inauguration event was also conducted on 18th February 2022.
The Department of IT had the following events this year. Cloud 2.0. An annual tech fest of the Department of IT was organized on the 22nd of March 2022. The theme for this year was Metaverse, which is a booming sector in the field of IT. Events like IT quiz, web page designing, computer meme competition, BGMI gaming, talent hunt, box cricket, ring football were organized.
A session to highlight the importance of homeopathy medicine to deal with mental health issues like anxiety and depression was conducted on 12th March by Dr. Panigrahi.
Sanrakshan. On the account of Safer Internet Day, a short film competition was organized with the aim to spread awareness about cyberbullying carried out by the hackers and people who tend to use the internet for malicious purposes on the 26th of March 2022 this year. Coming to the youngest bunch of our college, junior college.
A workshop, Grow Your Own Microgreens, was organized for SYJC students on 26 June 2021. The purpose of the event was to practically demonstrate how microgreens can be grown at home and their advantages. The resource person for the workshop was Ms. Kamini Thakur, a faculty of Department of EVS.
A webinar on cyber security was conducted by the second year junior college students on the 17th July 2021 to make sure students are aware about the illegal activities involving computers and networks and how to remain safe online. The resource person was Sumit Ojha, chapter leader, cybercrime investigation, cyber security expert at the Indian Cyber Squad.
An online counseling session called Free Your Mind, a talk with a counselor, was organized for SYJC students on 24th August 2021 with an intention to boost the morale of the students and address their general issues and queries. The speaker for the session was Mrs. Purnima Sudarshan, counselor of the college.
The Junior College Annual Fest ZEAL was organized on the 21st December 2021. The purpose of this event was to give opportunities to the students to showcase their talent and their ability. The fest consisted of the 2 main events.
Hey, I'm Apurva.
And I'm Disha. And we are back and taking over the next segment with some more exciting events of our various college committees.
The various committees at our campus put on a diverse collection of entertainment activities throughout the year.
A logo making competition was organized by the IQAC from 1st to 10th July 2021 for all the students of the institution. The objective of the competition was to explore the creative understanding of students and devise a formal logo for the IQAC of the institution. After the deliberate consideration and a few inputs, the logo was customized to aptly portray the core of the IQAC motto. A formal unveiling ceremony of the logo was conducted on 8 September 2021.
Coming to the Alumni Committee, an online event was held on 15th August 2021 to give the students a platform to enjoy by playing games and interacting with the resource person. Mr. Dhruv Mistry, Community Lead, Yuva Originals, hosted the event, and the resource person for the event was Ms. Divija Basan, an influencer and therapist who engaged the students in interactive talks and games.
Online sessions were held on 13th and 20th October 2021 for the students to understand the changing role of HRM in the new normal and to acquire core competences in tackling the pandemic positively. The speaker for these sessions was Mr. Arun Kaimal, an alumnus of the college. He introduced the intricacies of human resource management in the corporate world.
An annual initiative by Siesnet was conducted on 26 February 2022 to conduct a graduation ceremony for the pass-out students of the batch 2020-2021. A well-defined registration procedure was undertaken for the graduating students. Course-wise room allocation was done for smooth distribution of graduation caps, scrolls and certificates. An oath-taking ceremony was conducted, followed by a group photograph. A music and dance event was organized for the students towards the end of the event.
Coming to Parents Teachers Association PTA, the parents' interaction with the NAC peer team was organized during the NAC visit on the 6th August 2021 in the college. In addition to welcoming the parents, the visit also brought out the quintessence and quality of the college through a schedule. The peer team asked for the feedback of the parents on different aspects of the functioning of the college during the pandemic. The responses showed that the parents were content with the performance of the college.
So coming to the committee responsible for social outreach, the National Service Scheme NSS.
A drive was organized on 8th October 2021 in association with the Tata Memorial Hospital Kharghar Blood Bank and was conducted in the college multipurpose room. Mr. Amitabh Rawale, medical social worker, was the coordinator. Mr. Deep, senior resident, and a team of 5 scientific officers and lab technicians collected the blood from the donors, and 8 support staff assisted in the setup of the drive.
Vaccination drives were organized in collaboration with NMMC in the college premises on 23rd to 30th October 2021, 6th to 11th January 2022.
An online program was organized for all the volunteers on the occasion of National Unity Day on 31st October 2021. The objective of the webinar was to generate awareness and educate the NSS volunteers on the history and importance of National Unity Day and the contribution of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel.
Plastic collection drives. The drives were organized on 1st October, 27th November, 3rd, 17th, 22nd and 24th December 2021 in the college premises. The drive took place in association with the Bisleri Bottles for Change project and was conducted by the NSS Conservation Head Mr. Vishwajit Sonwalkar and NSS volunteers on all 6 days. Specific slots were assigned for each respective students of 8 departments. On each day, the NSS Conservation Head was assisted by 4 volunteers who helped in collecting, sorting and gathering the plastic. Around 87 kg plastic was accumulated.
A book donation drive was organized along with the extension committees of the college, ISR, RCSIS and DLLE of SIS. The program took place from 28 January 2022 to 5th February 2022 and from 14th to 16th February 2022. The objective of the book donation drive was to build a community library for the upliftment of the beneficiary villages of Goteghar and Kalgaon.
A street play was organized on 23rd February 2022 in association with the NMMC and the Marathi Vangmay Mandal Committee of SIES College Nerul. It was executed by 4 groups of volunteers and coordinators simultaneously at Sarsol Bus Depot Nerul, Juinagar Petrol Pump Juinagar, Anirudh Bapu Mandir Juinagar and Apna Bazar Nerul. The street play was a part of NMMC's Swachh Sarvekshan 2022 mass awareness campaign that sought to educate the public on the topic of Majha Sahar, Majha Sahbag.
Bisleri Bottle for Change seminar, an offline seminar, was organized on 17th March 2022 to create awareness about the environmental hazards of using plastic. The speakers for the event were Mr. Rahul Nirbhavne, Mrs. Sheetal Patil and Mrs. Rukmini Paul. The speakers addressed a few topics like usage of plastic in day-to-day life, how one can reduce the usage, some unavoidable usages of plastic and how plastic can be recycled effectively.
Next, the Institutional Social Responsibility ISR. An offline event was organized on 27th October 2021 at Sri Mukti Sanghatna Khopar Kene Center to show gratitude towards the unsung COVID warrior, hygiene soldiers of our society. Ragpicker women from the Sri Mukti Sanghatna were honored with a sari, a small gift as a token of appreciation for their untiring work towards society.
An online orientation and felicitation program was organized on 29th October 2021 in association with the Sri Mukti Sanghatna. The objective of the program was to honor and salute the COVID-19 unsung warriors of the society. The guest speakers of the program were Ms. Neha Dolas and Ms. Suchetra Rage from Kotak Education Foundation.
An event under the Umang intervention was organized in association with Kotak Education Foundation from 20th November to 9th December 2021. The objective of the program was to convince and review the available candidates and hire them for the Unnati cell.
Now coming to the Rotaract Club. A blood donation camp was organized on 2nd July 2021 in association with Rotaract Club of New Bombay Seaside and Lokmat newspaper at Terna Speciality Hospital and Research Centre, Nerul. Health checkup camp with Rotary. A camp was organized by Rotary Club of New Bombay Seaside jointly with Rotary Club of Navi Mumbai Valley Golfers and Rotaract Club of SIES on 14th November 2021.
Mangrove Cleanup Drive. A drive was conducted on 22nd January 2022 along with the members of Rotary Club of New Bombay Seaside at Sarovar Vihar CBD Belapur. The chief guest of the event, Mr. Suresh Avasti, was present at the venue. The guest of honor for the project, Mr. Nandkumar Pawar, Mr. Dadasaheb Pukade, Mr. Mithila Sancheti, along with a few local police officers, are also present at the venue.
Spirits. A joint initiative was organized on 22nd January 2022 along with Rotary and Rotaract Club of New Bombay Seaside. It was a flagship project to give a platform to school children to showcase their inner talent like dancing, singing and speech. The chief guest for the event was the past president of Rotary Club of New Bombay Seaside, Rotaractor Manoj Thakur and Rotaractor Kamal Sangvi.
National Tourism Day Quiz. An online quiz to spread awareness about different art and painting styles of India was organized on 25th and 26th January 2022. Quiz.com was the platform used for the quiz. 13 art forms from different 13 regions were used in this quiz.
Raila. Rotaract Youth Leadership Awards. Along with Rotary Club New Bombay Seaside and Rotaract Club New Bombay Seaside was conducted on 22nd March 2022 in order to promote leadership, management and communication activities. Dr. Vigyan Verma, Director of SIS College of Management Studies, was the guest of honor, and Dr. Lucky Kasad, a neonatal surgeon, was the guest speaker for the event.
Next up, the Department of Lifelong Learning and Extension, DLLE. Diwali for All, a skill development workshop, was organized in the form of donations for the occasion of Diwali on 30th October 2021 in collaboration with the Pragati Foundation. The learning objective was to encourage students to engage with the society for a social cause. The purpose of the donation drive was to give the homeless and needy a way to celebrate Diwali joyfully. Student volunteers participated in this workshop.
Kisan Divas, poster making competition. An intercollegiate poster making competition for the UG and PG students was organized from 12th December 2021 to 5th January 2022. The topics were problems faced by farmers and sustainable farming.
Food Fiesta, an offline food stall event, was organized as a community level event initiated by the Annapurna Yojana extension on 23rd March 2022. The objective of the activity was to help students to learn various skills such as entrepreneurship, marketing, negotiation, selling, budgeting, and to thus gain a practical experience in regular business transactions.
Career Exhibition, an offline exhibition on career opportunities, career knowledge, career tips and skills, was organized as a community level event initiated by the Career Project Extension on 23rd March 2022.
So talking about innovation and research, the research committee organized the workshop which was for teaching staff on 28th September 2021. The core objective of the workshop was to provide the information on how to prepare a research project proposal for receiving major and minor projects. Dr. Koirwa Chaudhary, the principal, explained about the guidelines of research proposal for getting university minor projects. Further, Dr. Jyoti G. Koliyar emphasized the importance of research and gave a brief idea about how to prepare major and minor projects for getting UGC research projects.
Envision, an online competition, research competition and business startup idea for the students on 14 February 2022. The core objective of the competition was to encourage the students to do research and share their business ideas for startups. There were 4 teams from different streams and presented their research topics.
Coming to Commerce and Economics Association, a webinar was conducted for all the students of BCom, BAF, BFM and BBI on 27th August 2021. The purpose of the webinar was to make students understand the need of investing and plan for the future, and also to create awareness about consumer protection and rights. The online session was conducted by Dr. Harshdeep Kaur, Financial Advisor, and Mr. T.R. Pandey, Project Manager of CGSI.
A virtual elocution competition was organized on 25th September 2021. The event was organized with the objective to enhance the communication skills and articulation skills of students and combat their fear of public speaking.
So coming to the Finance Club. The Finance Club and Staff Academy, in association with Ambition Learning Solution, organized an online workshop on 12th March 2022 for the faculty members of the college. The objective of the workshop is to provide insight into all aspects of tax planning. The speaker of the session was CA Sudarshan Pukale. The speaker gave detailed information about investment planning and safe investment, basics of mutual funds and SIPs. The session also highlighted the important aspect of exemption, deduction, tax slab, do's and don'ts during financial investment.
Talking about committees of value-based learning, FACES Committee, a celebration was organized on 19 July 2021 to celebrate the life of Nelson Mandela. The key speaker was Mr. Mithun Pillai, faculty of Department of Multimedia and Mass Communication, wherein he acknowledged not only the virtues and values of Nelson Mandela but also the history Mahatma Gandhi ji.
An exclusive offline event was organized in the college premises from 27 to 29 September 2021 for the students. The objective of the event was to share the experience of charity and to show the students that they can make a positive change in the world from a young age. Donations were given by the faculty members and students of all streams.
Gandhi Jayanti celebration. An event was organized on 2nd October 2021 in the memory of our beloved leader Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. The objective of the event was to make today's youth celebrate Mahatma Gandhi ji's values and his contribution to the nation.
Fashion show. An offline event was conducted on 15 December 2021 in the multipurpose room. The objective of the event was to make today's youth celebrate Swadeshi value of Gandhiji by wearing a blended attire.
Elocution competition to spread awareness about Gandhian principles and thoughts and to focus on relevance and application of these valuable principles in modern times and to commemorate Martyrs' Day. An online competition was held on 29th January 2022. The topic of competition was relevance of Gandhian principles in modern times.
Coming to Commerce and Economics Association, a webinar was conducted for all the students of BCom, BAF, BFM and BBI on 27th August 2021. The purpose of the webinar was to make students understand the need of investing and plan for the future, and also to create awareness about consumer protection and rights. The online session was conducted by Dr. Harshdeep Kaur, Financial Advisor, and Mr. T.R. Pandey, Project Manager of CGSI.
A virtual elocution competition was organized on 25th September 2021. The event was organized with the objective to enhance the communication skills and articulation skills of students and combat their fear of public speaking. The library committee of our college conducted an online session on the e-resource Enlist. Was conducted on 12th October 2021, its purpose being to spread awareness among the students about Enlist and its functions. The guest speaker for the event was Ms. Smita Ravindranath, librarian of Ban Sangha's SM Shetty College of Science, Commerce and Management Studies.
Coming to Student Council, Caring Wali Diwali. The student volunteers along with teachers organized an event to celebrate Diwali with the support staff of the college on 10th November 2021 in the audiovisual room. Sweet and snack boxes were distributed to security guards, housekeeping, peons and administrative staff of the college. A total of 80 sweet boxes and 60 snack boxes were distributed. The event aimed at strengthening the spirit of oneness and encouraging the importance of generosity.
Children's Day, a donation drive fist bump, was organized on 11th November 2021 in localities near college. Student volunteers donated cakes, chocolates and biscuits to the underprivileged children to spread happiness to the children and sharing the feeling of oneness in the society.
Seasons Premier League, a sports event, was organized at the Siesnet Hindi High School, Vashi, on 5th December 2021. The highlights of the event included two games, cricket and football. The event aimed at encouraging students to be inclined towards sports and fitness.
Food donation drive. A drive was organized on 18th December 2021. The student volunteers distributed ration kits to families residing in the slum areas of Nerul. The donation drive was successful with a total donation of 757 kilograms of food grains. The event aimed at creating a sense of oneness and helping fellow beings amongst the student volunteers.
Christmas Eve. The celebration of Christmas was planned and organized in the college quadrangle on 24 December 2021. The event aimed at bringing in the spirit of Christmas and celebrating the festival. One of the most exciting events of the college, Seasons.
The annual college festival Seasons 2022 was conducted on 2nd March 2022 by the Student Council. The festival was conducted in an offline mode in the college campus with events planned in the field of sports, fine arts, literary arts, which included Prison World, Stylic, Genuine, Groove Brigade, Crank, The Verse, to name a few. The event aimed at giving students a platform to showcase their talents and interests in various fields beyond academics, which help in the holistic development of an individual. The events were followed by concerts by the marvelous band named Sabali and a popular Bollywood singer, Mr. Gajendra Verma. Coming to the Women Development Cell, a quiz was conducted on 26 August 2021 to reflect the essence of the quote, "Every girl has the voice to change the world." The quiz included various questions depicting the achievements of women in various fields over a period of time.
Admire, the Unconquerable, an offline event, was organized on the occasion of International Women's Day on 8th March 2022 by Gender Sensitization Cell in association with the IQAC. The overall event aimed at commemorating progressive and ambitious women. Ms. Renee Vyas, Dr. Juhi Pathak and Ms. Neha Khare were the chief guests for the event.
A 3-day conclave was organized by the Counseling Committee from 7th to 11th March 2022 for all the students of the institute. The objective of the event was to help the students to deal with stress and addictions and thus help them in enhancing their career and personal relationships. The event was conducted in hybrid mode. Ms. Aruna Rathod, college counselor, was the key speaker for the sessions.
Hey, so Disha, let's talk about the sports here at SIES. A 2-day offline event called Sharon was conducted on 20th and 29th September 2021. It was an open tournament with no restrictions on age or college for participants. The games included carom and chess.
A seminar for personality development was organized on 13th October 2021 for the volunteers and students. The seminar was conducted by Mrs. Dalbir Kaur Bhatia, Mumbai-based certified career counselor and soft skills trainer.
A box cricket tournament was organized on 24th and 25th December 2021 for all students. There were in all 20 teams who participated in the cricket tournament. It was a knockout-based event.
An offline annual intra-college sports event, Sprints, was conducted on 24th and 25th March 2022. There were various indoor and outdoor sports.
An offline football event was organized on 17th March 2022 for all the students of the institute. The objective of the event was to engage students in a challenging game of football.
Talking about the music club, an offline musical session was organized on 4th January 2022 for all the members of the music club to come together and create magic. The main purpose of this jamming session was to practice with fellow members, to interact with them and to build some everlasting bonds through music.
Coming to the committees of cultural harmony, the Marathi Vangmay Mandal. Shiv Jayanti celebration. To celebrate the birth anniversary of Maharashtra's renowned King Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and to reminisce about his principles, an offline celebratory event was organized on 18 February 2022. A procession was carried out on the beats of Lezim along with the palanquin of King to inaugurate the celebration. Mr. Manoj Patil graced the occasion with a small story about the glorious achievements of Shivaji Maharaj. Durgavir Pratishthan demonstrated the Lathi Kati and Dandapata fighting forms.
Marathi Rajbhasha Divas, an offline event to celebrate the richness of Marathi language, was organized on 5th March 2022 in association with NSS. Various competitions like poetry recitation, singing and mono acting were organized. The event commenced with a procession with Granth Dindi, Mr. Rakesh Shirki, journalist writer, Mr. Pranay Chavan and Mr. Bharat Patel were the chief guests for the event.
Now talk about our enthusiastic cultural committee. To celebrate the occasion of World Music Day, an online event was organized on 21st June 2021. The primary goal was to create awareness about the day through celebrating the gift of music.
An offline event was organized on 26 December 2021 in the multi-purpose room. The main objective of the event was to give an opportunity to the students to showcase their talents. Mr. Vora Ram, the professional dancer, and Mr. Sunil Vakadar, a professional singer, were invited to judge the event.
Next up, we have the Kala Sadhana and Hindi Parishad. An online event was organized for reminiscing the works of the great poet and author Prem Chandji on 31st July 2021. The resource person for the event was Hasya Kavi and environmentalist Dr. Mukesh Gautam.
An online musical talent showcasing event was organized on 17th December 2021 for the students of junior college. The chief guest for the session was Ms. Priyanka Gogri, Assistant Professor, Department of Accountancy. The objective of the event was to motivate students to participate and showcase their musical talent.
The South Indian Association SIA conducted an online formal induction ceremony which was on 8th October 2021 with an objective to make the committee members get acquainted with the motive and objectives of the committee, and it also marked the start of the tenure of SIE 2021-2022. All the members of the SIA committee attended the induction ceremony. The chief guest was Dr. Indumati B, ex-faculty of SIS College, Nerul.
A 4-day online Diwali celebration event was organized from 10th to 15th November 2021, where the volunteers were given different tasks to complete every day. The objective of this event was to create a bond between the committee members.
A CSR event was conducted on 21st February 2022 at Asha Kiran, Nerul. Asha Kiran is a charitable organization which helps underprivileged kids to have proper education at free of cost. The objective of the event was to imbibe the sense of social responsibility among the students.
An offline event called Swara Lahari was conducted on 8th March 2022 in association with Music Club in order to acknowledge the importance of our mother tongue. The event started by a procession from temple to college quadrangle with principal, Sia, managing council and volunteers leading the procession, accompanied by Chenda Melam. The event concluded a classical song fashion show exhibiting the communities of different South Indian states.
Talking about future readiness, the Career Guidance and Placement Cell. Finexpert.org conducted a CSR event on 22nd September 2021 for the students belonging to economically weaker sections. The objective of the activity was to provide financial assistance for the NISM course for the deserving students.
The 8th batch of the coveted Campus to Corporate 4-month transition program commenced online on 16th October 2021. Its purpose is to equip students for life outside the campus, especially in the corporate world. Registrations were done on a first-come first basis.
An offline placement drive covering pre-placement talk and a session on PR was conducted in collaboration with Department of Multimedia and Mass Communication on 23rd March 2022. The purpose of the seminar was to make the students job ready. There were students from BAMMC and BMS to attend the webinar. Mr. Sabarinath, the founder and MD of P4C, was the speaker. He explained in brief the working and importance of PR.
Coming to some of the eminent collaborative ventures of various committees, on the occasion of International Day of Yoga, NSS Unit and Sports Association jointly organized a yoga session on 21st June 2021. The yoga session was organized for teaching and administrative staff of the college. All faculty members and NSS volunteers participated actively in the yoga session.
An offline Garba event was organized by the Cultural Committee in collaboration with the Student Council on 13th October 2021. The main objective of the event was to give an opportunity to the faculty members as well as the student council to unite together to celebrate the essence of Navratri by performing Garba.
Student Council along with NSS organized an event, preamble reading, on 26 November 2021. The orator of this event was Advocate Deepak Tiwari, Attorney Vice President of the Bar Council, Saranghar, Raigad. He enlightened the students with various insights and the significance of our preamble, facts about the Constitution and the role of Constitution in shaping our nation.
RAT Rapid Antigen Test campaigns were organized by NSS and Disaster Management Cell in association with NMMC on 24th September 2021.
Offline celebration took place in the college on 26 January 2022, organized by the Student Council and NSS. After a formal parade and flag hoisting ceremony, the NSS student volunteers performed a skit on unity in diversity. An elocution competition was organized for all the students, wherein Mr. Amol Khatri from FI BCom was declared the winner. The event was conducted as per the COVID-19 protocols in the audio-visual room. A few special mention events. The teaching and administrative staff gathered together to bid a warm and heartfelt farewell to Mr. Jairam Krishna Iyer on 29 September 2021 and Dr. Alpana Pandey on 28 October 2021. The programs were organized by Staff Academy.
To felicitate meritorious students for the excellent academic achievements, a prize distribution ceremony was organized on 11th March 2022. Shri P. Sethuraman, Vice President, South Indian Education Society, was the honorable chief guest for the occasion.
Our college has a committee that publishes a newsletter called The Pulse every semester on the college website. It covers the major happenings in college.
SIES also publishes an annual magazine called Cash that motivates the staff and students to contribute creative articles in the form of poetry, short stories, etc.
That was quite an eventful year of 2021-22.
We now take your leave and we'll see you again in our next edition of Siesnet.
Till then, stay safe and goodbye.